Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys the dragon build that Tess often goes. I've been playing Tess a ton lately, and you guys know that the ultimate build in the game has still been dragons. Dragons are really hard to beat because of their powerful divine shields with Nadina and respectable stats through many different means. But when Tess gets a hold of dragons, there's a lot fewer cards that say dragon on them, but it's perhaps even more effective. Lame. Mandatory mid-range dragons, lame secrets because no beasts, mandatory mid-range garbage tokens, and Toki just kind of doesn't make it. On a luckier day, I'll pick Toki. Today, mulligan. Dodging should be punishable. I'm ruining the game for other 7 players. It changes the game. I'm not necessarily ruining it. And if you want to blame someone, blame Blizzard for their awful implementation of the damage cap.
To bring your A game.
Microsoft, sorry, yeah, that's what I meant.
I love catching some waves.
Would I work for Blizzard now that Microsoft's taken over? I'd work for Blizzard or Microsoft if they paid me enough, but they're not going to do that.
That's your signal. Time to go.
Yeah, they got to Papega swipe me hard. Hard Papega swipe.
Regroup and try again.
The 1/4 Pyre is decent, so I think I'm actually going to use a hero power. And that's interesting. I will do more damage. Define enough. I would work for Blizzard if they pay me about 80% of what I make right now, because I'd still like stream and stuff on the side to cover the 20 and maybe a little bit, then some.
I am sending you back in 3.
Again, that's obviously not going to happen. That was pretty fucking bizarre.
Another victory. You are a true hero.
I think I'll skip on the triple. What would I do at Blizzard? Haven't you heard? I'm the best at everything. I would obviously run the show, design every game, and sell stuff or something. Yep. I don't know. I applied to work at Blizzard when they were looking for lead of the Diablo 3 team after Jay Wilson, I think, moved on to better things, is how they put it.
That's your signal. Time to go.
I did actually apply. They did not reply to me. I was sad. I think I had a very reasonable application, by the way. Like, it wasn't like a troll. And it is not a troll application. I very plainly applied.
I'll clean you up.
No working experience. Well, not in paid game development, but I've done some things. I guess we'll just take the 4/4. I designed my own Diablo 2 mods for like several years, and I made my own home server so people could play them. And I had like 1,500 users. And I mean, Diablo 2 is a Blizzard game. Not only that, I was applying for Diablo 3. Also, 2 weeks before they announced the Paragon system, I made a YouTube video telling them that Diablo 3 needs some form of extra endgame. It doesn't have to be much, just small stat increases. They can call them champion levels. So even if they didn't totally rip off my idea, even if they didn't do that, I obviously had very good game sense, right? I mean, obviously. So I thought I had a very, very, very good application, but yeah, they never got back to me.
How goes the fight?
There's no coincidence with that timing.
Punch.
Quite a lot of Murlocs there.
Hey, watch out!
I think I might just fill the board though.
Nothing scares me. Except the mice.
Yeah, I mentioned it because obviously I've interacted with people who work at Blizzard. I've even mentioned it to someone on the Diablo 3 team, and they told me that, rough quote, it's very unlikely that they borrowed my idea because the turnaround time would be more than 3 weeks on something like that. Which, obviously, I cannot doubt, and that, you know, very likely is the case. But let's be real. If they didn't take the idea from me, he could have just said that. I mean, let's be honest. He could have just said that. The guy who said that did work for the Diablo 3 team. Okay, so I mean, alright, what are we doing? Alistraza. That is a good one. Okay. I don't think there's any real value in doubling this. Let's just take that just to keep up with value here. It's hardly a new concept. Bro. Okay. Hold on. I'm bringing up the video. I don't remember exactly what I said in the video, so let's watch that part again, and let's see how similar it is to the original implementation of Paragon levels. Why don't we do that to close out the night? Man, I guess the cards really suck.
Welcome back. Time to debrief. Heroes must make sacrifices.
There's 0 chance because of the timing? Okay. Alright. Okay.
Me hooked as endgame. I'm looking for a game with endgame. I'm not looking for, you know, PlayStation 3 hit of the week, you know, which it seems like Diablo 3 is for a lot of people. So let's get to where Diablo 3 is right now. It's in a pretty good spot. The game plays amazing. The skill system, in my opinion, is top of the line.
It did get pretty boring after like another few weeks.
Playability is absolutely crazy good. Except there's no endgame.
Yep.
You know, the endgame was beating Inferno.
Right.
And pretty much a lot of people did that. And people that didn't, content got nerfed, they can do it now, you know? Gear got better, more people can do it now. That's awesome. For me, I had some additional endgame, like hardcore. But, you know, hardcore, that's not endgame for everyone.
Okay, where's the Paragon?
You had plenty to do for like 6 months. Like, you had to level to 99.
I want to skip the Kripp. Ooh, Sephon. Oh, that was 10 years ago.
reckoned with.
I have to say, those are pretty good cards. Wow.
Extra large minion coming your way. You did what had to be done.
Leave it
Heroes must make sacrifices. That one could be a game changer.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Which was like this gold by playing it, and it's like, whatever, bros, have fun, PvP, whack each other up, just nerf all the gear in terms of damage. Maybe not going to be points, so you can say small stat points.
Okay.
Get to level 60, that's real easy. So what I propose that's a great idea is you have like champion levels. So after level 60, you still like level up, but they're not levels. You're always going to be level 60. But you get like, let's just say 40 bonus levels. So you could be like, you know, level 60, champion level 1 or something like that. And you can just say, oh, I'm level 61, just to make it simple. And you can make 40 of them, level 100 or level 39 of them, level 99 or whatever. Keep with the Diablo 3 theme, man. I don't really care. But basically, as opposed to the regular levels, with the champion levels, you just gain like really, really small things. You'd gain like every champion level, you'd gain like 1 or 2 stat points. So, you know, you can progress a little bit. It'll be a very small difference between a level 60 character and a level 60 character with like 40 champion levels, right? But there's still going to be a difference. There's still going to be the next step that you can pursue if you want.
That's
And
interesting.
so you can get like, I don't know, let's just say small stat points. But also what I was thinking is you could do a lot of cool stuff that really, you know, makes like no difference. So, alright. Here's how you get XP. If you want to like avoid the power leveling, the grinding, kill this one quest 7 million times to get champion level 40, level 100, yeah, okay. This is how you do it, okay? You only get XP from mobs, and you only get XP if you have 5 stacks and a Fallen Valor. You know, problem solved, done, okay. And so what do you get when you level? Well, like I said, you can get a few small stat points, like 3 stat points or 5 stat points, maybe 10 per champion level. You know, 400 stat points at the end is quite a bit, but we'll see. It depends how you balance it, and that balancing is the end part. You want the ideas, you want the Kripp tips. All right, so you get the stat points, and you get like unique abilities that only apply to PvE. So you're like, what the hell is that? All right, well, I was thinking of some. This took me like 5 minutes, so I'm sure you guys can come up with something better.
Literally.
But faster TP. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think so.
That would be really
How about
awesome.
this one for awesome? Multiple mercs. Let's just say you got champion level like 10. Congratulations, you can now use 2.
Yeah, so they didn't go with any of the cool stuff. They basically implemented exactly that system, except it actually included a lot less. It was straight stat points, and they made the XP system at over max level scale substantially from master levels. So they implemented what I said with like 98% accuracy, except for the cool stuff.
Now let's see the reward.
So yeah, that is what I was thinking. Yep.
This'll pack a punch.
Ooh. Let's play the war leader. Let's see what comes from that. We got a Shargo. Can probably end on a Shargo.
You tread on sacred ground.
Actually, let's sell the war leader and try to pick up like a Bran or something that sucks less.
You can unlock that minion's true potential. What a team up!
Yeah, those are pretty sucky. But okay.
By fate or fortune.
Wow. Those are trash. What the hell happened there? All right, we'll just triple them, I guess, and we'll get like a. You don't think I can make it as a game dev? Oh yeah, maybe. It's like what I said. Even if they independently thought of exactly the same thing I was thinking of on how to improve the game, that's still, that's still pretty impressive, right? Like if I applied for a job and the boss, when I go to an interview, asks me, what would you do for our company? And my answer is exactly what they're doing 3 weeks later in their plan. Fucking, you're hired, bro, right? Like, this guy knows his shit. Anyway.
That's how it's done. Good fight.
I mean, there's some okay stuff there. I just really want a brand. 7 Murlocs, you didn't have a brand. Let's see if we can dig for a brand. Brand kind of fixes all of this mess here. You don't want to make them golden. That is not too bad. Fine.
Did what had to be done. I have witnessed the true end time.
Oh. Oh, I didn't think about that. Alright.
Nothing can slow
Yeah, and
you
Kripp
down.
looked like you could be an extra on Goodfellas. Think so. I don't know about that. Ah, come on. Nearly undefeated first place. Yeah, 2%. Of course. Of course.
That one could be a game changer. Heroes must make sacrifices. Pick a new member for your team. Heroes must make sacrifices. Why don't you hire a new recruit?
The odds are in my favor.
God damn.
The odds are in my favor. The odds are in my favor. Hello again. Or is this the first time?
Nothing can slow you down.
Yeah, it's tinier. I'm literally just looking for Bran. Wait, can I fucking lose this? Wow. Bran APM is too high. Yeah, we'll see.
Spectacular moves out there.
Fucking kidding me? Where's the Bran?
I have witnessed the true end time.
Heroes must make sacrifices.
By fate or fortune.
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck it, I'm buying it.
Nothing can slow you down.
Is it? Whoa! Dude, it flipped like 5 times! Okay, well, we can get that guy's Amalgadon.
That's how it's done. Good fight.
Didn't even get done!
The fate of the world hangs in
You did what had to be done.
Okay.
Another ambitious recruit.
Fuck Bran. Who needs it? The worst dongs ever, no Bran. Oh, there's Bran.
That's how it's done. Good fight. That'll make things more interesting. Extra large minion coming your way.
witness the true end time.
Okay, dude. Okay. What the fuck is that? Where the fuck is the poison? Alright. Okay. It's fine. We can forgive this. We can forgive this. It's fine.
Why don't you hire
It's all good.
a recruit?
Cthulhu.
Alright.
You have unlocked your true potential.
Does he have the ping? He does not have the ping. Dude doesn't even have Nadina. It's a bad day to not have Nadina, I'll tell you that. Actually, I think saves him from dying. He left. Like this.
Spectacular moves out there.
Thank you.
Extra large minion coming your way.
Watching.
Wow, that one worked. The fuck are the chances, dude? I'm playing against no one. Well, I didn't kill him. He just left. Those are different. I mean, kind of. You can leave? No, I want to see my pets do some work. Strategic AFK. Order? What's wrong with the order? The order's fantastic.
Keep it up and seize victory, hero.
Well, that's a little unlucky, but if we get unlucky, then it hits more divine shields, so it's a luck recovery system. Impeccable order, really. I mean, I think I've outdone myself. Yeah, I believe that was the greatest order that has ever been ordered in the history of order, so nailed it. Do you want some fries with that order? Dude, I would love some French fries right now. Yes, I would. Alright. I would love some French. Nothing's open at 3 in the morning. Actually, there is this one place, but I'm not driving that far.